Okay guys, I'm back and we're going to be playing some more 2.6 Hog because I haven't posted in a while, but I'm going to post more. And I upgraded my Ice Spirit and my log, but we just need some more gold, and when we do that we can get level 14 log as well. So let's just run into a game. Okay. He has level 11 Princess Towers, which is quite underleveled. So we can play Musketeer and Skellies, and then that should counter that. And then I think, let's just wait. So he goes Skelly Drags, I can go Fireball here, and then that counters them. Then we can go Hog in the right lane. He plays P.E.K.K.A, okay. So we can go Cannon, Ice Spirit. Then he plays Mother Witch, we can Fireball the Mother Witch. Then the P.E.K.K.A should be countered. And let's just not spend any elixir yet. Then we can go Skellies here. Then let's just play Musketeer just to be safe. And he could play Mega Minion. Let's just go Hog Ice Spirit. So he plays Skelly Drags. And he also goes Skarmy. But we can counter that with just Ice Golem. And then I think we can let that Mega Minion go, because that won't get too much damage. And so we have our Evo Skellies. And so he plays P.E.K.K.A in the back. I'm just going to place Cannon here, then we can Hog Ice Spirit. Then he could play Skarmy. Interesting. So he goes Mini P.E.K.K.A and E-Wiz. So we can go there. And we can actually go Evo Skellies. So he plays Mother Witch, which does counter the Evo Skellies. But then we can go Ice Spirit. We can go Log, Skellies, Fireball. Then we can go Ice Spirit, then Ice Golem. Then we can go Musketeer, and then his Mini P.E.K.K.A dies, and then we've won. We can just log this, and that's GG. We win. So let's see what we get from the. Okay, 1 star. Yep, great. Let's run it back. That game wasn't too hard. His Princess Towers were underleveled, but he had some pretty high level cards. We can go Hog Ice Spirit first play. And so he goes. I didn't have Login Cycle, that is really annoying. But our Hog gets so many hits because he spent so much elixir on that push. So we're up in damage by 1,500, which is very good. And so we could just cycle Musketeer in the back. We're up in elixir, so he goes Sparky. Interesting. We can go Ice Spirit, and we can go Hog. Okay, so that Sparky gets the. Oh no. Okay, wait. Okay, well that will connect onto a tower. That's fine. He takes our tower, but we take his tower, so that's the tower trade. And then so he goes Goblin Barrel. I'm not going to defend that. I don't have Login Cycle. So we can go Hog with an Ice Golem there. And so he plays Minion Horde. Then we can just go Musketeer here, and then Ice Spirit. And then that fully counters it, and then we have Musketeer as well. But we do have Evo Skellies, so if he plays Skeleton Giant or something like that. He goes Sparky Clone, which is interesting. So then he goes Skeleton Army. Now I'm gonna rocket that. Oh, that Sparky getting a hit is not good. But that's fine, that's fine. He deals a bit of damage, but so he's gonna go Tesla probably. Yeah, but it's late, so we get some hog damage. And we can just go Log here. We can go Musking back. Then I think that was a bad giant skeleton. And we can go Hog. Then he has to arrows, which is really good. And then, so he does that. Then we can go Ice Golem, because Ice Golem can turn for that. Then we go Log. Then we've won. Good game. That was quite difficult, but we managed to win, especially with that Sparky Shotgun Musketeer. Yeah, we get 2-star, great. But we get a chest, some precious gold. Do we have enough gold? Yes we do, and we get a common book of cards. But do I already have one of those? No, not yet actually. So we can upgrade Log here. So level 14 Log. And then we can claim the common book of cards. And then I think, I'm not going to use it yet because I have no gold, so I can't upgrade anything. But so we're on our next match. Level 13 Princess Tower. So we can just cycle Skellies in the back. And Ice Spirit as well. And we can go Cannon in the middle. Hog's our last card, which is annoying. But let's cycle Musk. He leaked a lot of elixir, so we cycled Musk. He goes Mini P.E.K.K.A. He could be playing a P.E.K.K.A deck. Then we can just do this. And we fully defend that. I'm not going to do anything with that. I can just log it. And then there you go. And so we can go Ice Spirit. And we can cycle Musketeer again, and then go Hog again. Goes Ram Rider though. That's fine, because our Ice Spirit allows us to really counter that. He goes Boss Bandit. However, we do have Evo Skellies, so we can do that. Then we can actually... That is not very good. So that was a misplay by me. We can just go Mask. However, that Mini P.E.K.K.A will get a lot of damage onto our tower. So we have to go Log here. So he still gets 3 hits. 4 actually, that is crazy. He's just BM spamming me, which is a bit annoying, but it's okay. So we can just go Hog. I'm decently low on elixir. I need to save up more. I threw though with those Skellies. They should have been better, but it's fine. I just misplaced my high score. Damn, I am not logged in right now. So I think he's gonna go Boss Bandit or Mini P.E.K.K.A. No, he goes Witch. We can try to get some fireball value. He does go Boss Bandit. But then we can go Ice Spirit. Then we can go here. Then we can go Log. But that doesn't actually take out the Witch because I'm underleveled. So he takes both our towers. Yeah, I don't think this game is definitely not winnable. But it's fine. You win some, you lose some, I suppose. But yeah, it's fine. Let's not let him 3-crown me though. Can't let that happen. But yeah. It's fine. Move on to so far. Okay, but let's play again. And so yeah, let's just say good luck with the hog kissing, obviously. And so we go hog at the bridge. And he misplaces his Tesla, so our hog can get at least 2 hits. Yeah, so he gets 2. Then we can play Ice Golem in a minute to just counter those archers. But he goes Expo. Expo still gets a couple hits, but that's fine. So our hog should get some value. He goes Vault, but he misplaced his Vault. So our hog gets 2 hits. That's fine. That's good. We can kite the Valk with our Ice Golem. And then we can actually log that. And he goes Expo. Interesting. And we can build up a counter push, which is good. Yeah, that's a good counter push because our hog gets so many hits now. It's very good. So we can go. We have to log this, I think. Then we don't want those archers to get any hits on our tower. So we're just going to save up Elixir right now. And so he goes Ice Spirit to just cycle. And so we can go Musketeer in the back. And I think if we go, he goes Bat, so we can go Ice Golem Hog. Except I'm terrible at the game, so I misplaced my Ice Golem. But we need to go Cannon here. I don't want to leak Elixir. Then we can go Ice Golem as well. Kind of kite. And then he goes Expo. We can actually go a sort of defensive Hog Rider here, which fully counters the Expo. May even get hit. No, it doesn't. So we can just go Cannon. I want to use that Cannon to take out that Tesla, more or less. Then we can go Ice Golem. We need to go Hog here. And so the Hog, the Ice Golem is tanking for the Hog, so we can go Log here. Then we can go. So he has lots of archers. I'm just gonna Fireball that. And we can go Hog Rider. So he plays Ice Spirit. He goes Tesla. And I kind of just want to more or less spam here, just to try and cycle back to the Hog. But we want to place our cannon up top for his Expo. Then we can go Musketeer. Then we can go Ice Golem with a Hog, but properly placed this time. So he goes defensive Expo, which is interesting. I think we can Evo Cannon this. Our Hog doesn't get any hits, but that's fine. We have 2 cannons. So then now we can go Ice Golem Hog again. he just goes Tesla now. We can get fireball value here. Our hog won't be able to get any hits, but we get that fireball value. It's 3 times elixir now, so we can go Musketeer. Yeah, so he goes Expo. We can just go that, then we can actually fireball this. Unfortunately, we don't get the archers, but that's fine. Then we can log. Get some log value. He defensive expos there, which isn't a very good play. Because that was more or less a panic play, but then we can go hog on the left. And then we kind of just need to defend. We can go Evo Cannon here. And so he goes that, then we can go hog. Then we can go log. And we just need to defend, so we can just play all the cards here. And then we win on overtime. So good game. I think it's going to be the last game that I play. Oh no, I'll play one more. 28 archers, great. My luck's terrible. We'll run one more. Let's get to 8,100. So we can. Let's wait for a minute. Let's play Ice Spirit Hog at the bridge. See what he has for the hog. He plays Night Witch. So that means he could be playing a Golem deck. We can go Musk for those bats and the Night Witch. So that fully counters that. Then we have a sort of counter push going. He plays Baby Dragon. We can just go Skellies to keep that alive for a tiny bit longer. We can go Cannon. Then I think Ice Golem is the play. So he goes. That's fine. He goes Lightning. He gets some Lightning value there. No, he doesn't. He loses value, but we can do that. That is a bad bar barrel from him. So our Musk gets loads of value and even gets a hit on tower. That's really good. So we're currently up elixir, I think. And also way up in damage. So I don't think he has a building. We can just cycle cannon. We've cycled Skellies, Ice Spirit. See, he goes Golem. So we're gonna wanna pressure the left lane so he can't build up that big of a push on the right lane. See, he has to go Lumberjack on the left lane. And then if we can counter that Lumberjack, I'm gonna just actually use my Evo Skellies for the Lumberjack instead of for the Golem. And then we have another cannon. So now he just has the Golem for the push, which is really good for us because we can defend that pretty easily. That was a bad Ice Golem on my part. We can, however, go, since he played Night Witch in the back, we can go that. We can go Fireball on the Night Witch. That gets the tower, so we get the tower there. And we get a ton of damage on those guys. So we can go Cannon, we can go Skellies, because that cannon was a bit far back. That's fine. We can go Musketeer, back right. That Lightning doesn't get our Musketeer, which is really good. So we can go Hog at the bridge with a nice Golem in the middle to tank for the Hog. He goes Golem in the back. He's going to need to do that. If he doesn't defend this, we take his tower. We can go Ice Spirit. And then, yeah, that is GG's. Yeah, 8,100. I will probably record a video tomorrow. But I think that's all for today. So yeah, I will see you guys next time with my 5 gems. And yeah, goodbye. Have a nice night.